Before I start, I'm gonna put a little promo work. I've got to make sure the channel gets awareness. I kind of do. I mean, I joke about it, but that is, um, that's like the whole point of starting this channel, really. So, um, ba, ba, ba. This one, I feel like, I feel like I'm gonna be honest. It feels like there are times when like if I post, I feel like one of the things that I post in is just getting me bots. And there's a part of me that thinks it's probably pirate software, and I don't think it's their fault. But like, there's, gee whiz, how many people are in this server? Like 50,000 or something absurd. So I think it's that thing of like, there's probably some accounts that are just sort of waiting or something. Um, but that being said, again, I don't think that's like, oh, look what they've done. I can't imagine what it's like running a server of like 5 people, let alone 50,000. So it's definitely not easy, I'm sure. But okay, let's see here. Excuse me. So last I left off, yes. So we had some. We had what I figured was a pretty decent simulation of sailing, and I'm part of a group called Society of Play, and I find it a great community for like game dev and stuff. And we do a thing every Thursday called Show and Play, and I showed it off, and someone who is in there, a Barrett Gartner, he said I could share his name. But Barrett used to actually go sailing and stuff, and even teach sailing to other people. And apparently, I got a lot of things wrong, and a lot of things I just, you probably wouldn't really be able to know unless you went sailing. So, for reference, oh, hold on a minute. Let's see. Let's open up one of these. Yeah. All right. So for reference, this is. I'm gonna play some IRS. Yeah. All right. So this is a boat that apparently Garrett used called a sunfish. I even googled sunfish, and I was like, what kind of boat? This kind. Um, Sail that. Uh, those things are huge. But anyway, yeah, big triangular sail, which I think is nice. Um, and so that's a little context. Of course, at the end of the day, it's all there, right? A sail, a rudder. Like, this is about the size of what, honestly, I was thinking. However, there's a few things to note. I'm going to open up these links too. So for starters, the fastest is not with your back to the wind. It's called beam reach, and the more I thought about it, the more it makes sense, because aerodynamically, when the sail is at like, how can I put this? The sail is moving because of lift, right? It's not just air pushing a thing. And whenever it does have its back to the sail, what's probably happening is, tell you what, let's get our fancy editor here. What is most likely occurring, and I forget the term, I'm sure a professor or two from college would be very mad. So I studied aerospace engineering in college, and something to keep in mind is that for an airfoil, let's say you take an airplane wing, right? Looks kind of like this. You have something called the camber line, and that's actually here. Wait, we have a line tool. There we go. It's not exactly like the center. In fact, sometimes if the camber is, the camber is like the curve. It has to do with the shape of the airfoil. But anyway, there's this line. Then there's the line that the wind moves, right? So we'll just say this is the wind, and if you have an angle, then this little angle from here to here, this angle is called the angle. Oh wow, that's rough. Of there we go. The angle of attack. Okay. Your angle of attack will loosely determine the amount of lift you have. Like it's a big contributor. And in fact, if I show you here, the graph, I'm in all caps here. I'm yelling at the computer. So here's an airplane's angle of attack. You'll see something that looks like this, a little hook graph. This is pretty straightforward. Oh man. Oh, all right. That's really rough. But so this is lift coefficient, and the lift coefficient, of course, is factored into a number of other things. But ultimately, your angle of attack will affect your lift. Notice for a lot of planes, you can actually technically have an angle of attack of 0. The shape of the airfoil itself will still, you'll get lift out of it. Now, obviously, you want to be kind of around here. I think what I remember, jet fighters are like right here. Jet fighters are right on this point, and they want to stay on this point. Obviously, you don't want to go in here. I don't know where they are. Maybe they're here, but they're closer to this than like a commercial transport. Like any kind of Boeing plane is not going to be over here. It probably shouldn't be, because at some point right around here, you increase your angle, and what ends up happening over airfoil. Airfoil is like what you would call any kind of shape. So what happens is that you have, I wonder if there's like a good diagram showing the differences. Yeah, this one's good. So what ends up happening is that, right, low angle of attack, right, you've got air moving over, you've got the air moving under. I haven't even explained why this is important, sorry. The reason this is important is because when the air, you're moving through the air, and obviously when it's modeled as the airfoil is stable and the wind moves through it, which technically is what happens with sailing. But regardless, even if you're flying a plane and you're the one moving through stagnant air, it still applies. This is still fluid motion. So the air moving over the top of the airfoil should be faster, ideally. If it's not, it's if they're equal, then it's just it's usually like the elevator rudder need to be equal because you want them to be stable. But the main airfoil, right, the wings of the airplane, you want that to be generating lift. For a sail on a boat, you want that generating lift. So you want one side, the airflow, to move much faster than the air on the bottom. Because when the velocity of a fluid increases, the pressure drops. And this pressure difference, this low pressure here, high pressure here, what happens? There's a push, right? Because everything's technically pushing, right? Like in our atmosphere right now, the weight of one atmosphere is pushing against you. If you're at sea level, the higher up you go, the less atmosphere. So you start to expand. Of course, if you go into the water, let's say, that's why the deeper you go, the more pressure is pushing against you, and that's the weight of the water. But we have acclimated to one atmosphere. So you always have something pushing against you. You don't feel it because, because everything's evolved to be used to these conditions. But when there is a pressure difference, then all the pushing down here pushes this way, and that's where you get your lift. Now, if you increase your angle of attack, you can get an increase in that lift coefficient, right? So you generate more lift. However, at a certain point, the airflow over the wing, this area especially, it becomes so low pressure that the air curves back and it goes, whoa, and it needs to fill back. And then you get turbulent flow. And you have no control, you have no lift. Turbulent flow is not where you want to be. You want to have as little of this as possible. So, whenever we're looking at this, right? When you go here and then suddenly why does it disappear, right? That's because you're not generating anything anymore. It's gone. So this is what you call going into departure. Notice stall point. It's not referring to the engine. It's not an engine stall. It's a stall of like, this is as much flow as you're going to get. This is kind of a dangerous place to be, of course, because again, once you hit here, not only do you not get lift, you don't have control. So you just drop. And at that point, you might as well be in a car or a box or anything else. Now, you can try to recover the vehicle, and a lot of fighter pilots, like, they train for this. Literally just go, straight up and then just drop. And then it's like, okay, you're falling. Now you need to maneuver the vehicle into a position where you're going to be getting that turbulent flow, and it's going to be moving fast enough for you to have control. And once you have control, you can really maneuver, and then, of course, generate lift. You can get out of that. It's very dangerous, of course, right? Like, this is a very dangerous place to be. Experimental aircraft are especially dangerous because you don't even really know how the thing's going to control, right? Like, no matter what simulations you run, no matter anything, like this coefficient, there's a lot of coefficients. Those are all empirical, meaning you have to find out the hard way. The only way to find out is to build it and to just fly it. And a lot of people have died because they're flying a vehicle and, either the maneuverability is so weird. Oh, great. It's showing my Steam thing. Maneuverability is so weird that you just can't recover. Why am I showing my whole screen? Okay. I just realized that. I was like, why am I doing this? I don't want you to know my secrets. All right. Anyway. Yes, so all that. I probably, I don't know if I covered a lot. I probably went over that really fast. Oh, here's a really nice image. Yeah, this is turbulent flow. You don't want this. You don't want this at all. You want this smooth niceness. This is, oof, nope, you're in trouble now. And notice, it's not that much of a change. Yeah, separation, stalled flow. Oh yeah, here, look, this one. This one's nice, wind tunnel. So, and then you get cool stuff like vortex shedding. This looks like a Van Gogh painting, but anyway, vortex shedding is neat. It's like predictable unpredictability. But it doesn't generate lift and doesn't give you control, so it doesn't matter how much you can predict it. You can predictably fall out of the sky. Surprise. But anyway, I shouldn't joke about that. But there's if you're in a sailboat, right? So let's look at the sailing again. If your sail is against the wind, you're not really generating that turbulent flow. But again, this is still something. So there's still going to be like weird pressure. It's still going to be pushing that way, right? It's not a lot, it's not great, and it's not controllable, but it's there. And that's most likely what's happening here. Notice, you still do get some speed, right? But you're going to be moving, I guess 5 miles an hour. I think it's this like relative wind to you. Yeah, point of sail, boat speed. Yeah, okay. So if the wind is 10 miles an hour, right? So notice like where you're going to match the wind. Funny enough, you can head into the wind. Because, again, that wind flowing over you, as long as you position your sail and capture, enough of that turbulent flow going over it, you're going to be able to get some forces on that sail that will ultimately pull you. And the way you travel with the wind is this, called tacking. And I was like, I have no idea what this is. And tacking is just like you're sailing, and then you got to crisscross, and you crisscross your way and zigzag. And then jibbing here is like you're going against the wind, really. But again, those angles, you still want to travel at an angle because you're going to be going faster than if you're just fully against the wind. Not against it, fully with it, I guess I should say. Yeah, broad reach, close reach, you know, all that. Like these are the ideal places to be. Probably don't want to be close hauled, but you know, yeah. And then run, of course, is like so slow, and it's only in this like kind of 30-degree, I should say 60 degrees, you know, pointed at the wind where you're not going to get a lot. However, I did learn that there are two things you can do at that point. Basically, you can move the sail so that the wind kind of pushes you, and you hit the rudder like one way or another, and you just kind of let the wind push you until the boat turns, and then you're pointing at one of these angles, and then you reposition, and then you start to go. You can do that. Or what did he go? Sculling. Yeah. When there's no wind, you can flap the paddle. You can flap it a bit, and if you go fully like from left to right, you're gonna be kind of pushing yourself forward. It's a weird way to go. I mean, get in a boat, get out an oar. Normally with an oar, you push it on the side. Put the oar in the back of the boat and just kind of zigzag it back and forth, push it back and forth. You will move forward, but it's just not a lot. But ultimately, it's like, all right, you got no wind or a little bit of movement. Or if you like go all the way to the right and then to the middle and all the way to the right, then you know you're going to start turning in like one direction. You'll kind of zigzag your way. I was told that this is good for docking, and in fact, when you're docking, you want to be going against the wind. You don't want the wind pushing you into the dock because it can damage your boat. But if you're going against it, again, you can kind of, you know, kind of angle it, kind of slide your way in. But also, of course, like you said, you can kind of like, you can scull. You can be sculling, and you can kind of flap the rudder like a little paddle. I don't know if I feel like I spelled jibe, but jib. Yeah, when the sail flips sides really fast. So whenever it, let me think here. Whenever it does this, it's on this side, and you're turning, and at one point the wind just pushes it and goes whack. So watch your head, because again, that's a pretty low boat. Apparently, people get knocked over and hit in the head all the time. Occupational hazard. Let me think here. Windward is the side of the wind. Leeward is the opposite side of the wind. Yeah, beam reach is the fastest position. Let's see. Rudder. Oh yeah, the rudder is hard to keep still. So, let's see. Let me run the Godot thing here. Oh, I don't have anything open. Okay, yeah, we're good. I feel like I should just open everything. I wasn't even pointing at the notes. Let's see here. Oh, man. All the windows are in like a weird priority, but all right, let's see. Godot, yeah. Sorry, I didn't notice the stream there. The debugger, let me think here. There you go. All right, we'll put it in the middle here. Why is MS Paint showing? Go away. Go away, you. All right. Now, if you notice, last time, oh yeah, I was using the controller. I should plug that in. I don't have to. I can do it with my mind. Given the state of technology these days, I should clarify for record's sake, I cannot do it with my mind. Anyway, yeah, notice the rudder goes back to the middle. I programmed that because I thought, yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? No, that's not at all. Oh, whoa. That's not at all realistic. Apparently, what is realistic is, here we go. Oh man, it's a rough start here. What is realistic is that the rudder is really hard to keep still, and I didn't know that, but I've never been sailing before. So again, really, really helpful. Really, a lot of thanks to Barrett. Let's see. Balance is important when it's really windy. I think he said. I want to say like 14 or 15 miles an hour. He's like, is that's like at most that he would even ever go out. Um, but like 11 can be rough. Um, and again, I was like, okay, that I don't know. I live in Colorado. I was like, I feel like we get winds like this all the time. So I was like, wow, that's nuts. And you can easily get tipped over. Apparently, the sunfish is a boat that's easy to flip over. Like you can flip it, and I don't know if it's self-correcting, but like it'll flip back. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, when docking, leeward is better. You want to be opposite of the wind. Let me think. Yeah. Against the wind. If you're against the wind, you have to U-turn into it. So, like, if the wind is pushing you towards the dock, you kind of like U-turn your way and slide backwards. With the wind, you zigzag. Let me think here. I don't know if I need any other notes. Yeah. So again, that's kind of nuts to me. And now I'm thinking, all right, what I'd like to do. I feel like I want to try to plot this. And not just plot it. I want an equation that I can plug an angle into. Specifically, I want to use the angle, like the dot product of... I'd say the sail against the wind, really. There's got to be some angle, like some forward angle of the sail, specifically the sail. Maybe I should do the boat. That's just tricky. I think it'll be the boat. I'll say whatever the boat's like forward is, some dot product, right? So we're going to get, actually, no, we shouldn't do the dot product. We should do the angle between. And then that we can plot here. And I'll need to like probably have this flipped around so that it doesn't start up at the top, but at the bottom. But ultimately, what we're looking for is something that says, whatever angle we're at, we're going to get somewhere along this line. And that will give us like we'll call it like the maximum potential. And then we can still adjust the sail. And that might still be its own thing. But at that point, like if we know where the boat is, we know where we are here, then we can know, like our max speed, and then we can move the sail a bit, to be some variation of that, right? Like fully away is going to be 0. Fully into it. It really probably, it should only be a limited range. Like you're going to be here and then you're going to drop. I don't think it would be a linear exchange, really, because nothing ever is. Yeah. I say nothing. I feel like it is nothing. But what I was thinking is, can I basically plot a Bezier curve onto a unit circle? And I would need 10 points because I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, okay, like probably 1, 2, like. Okay, it looks a little weird, but notice the general shape, right? You kind of have something curving away, curving towards, and then like kind of this inward concave. There's this convex curve, this concave, and convex again. And when I see that, there we go. When I see that, what I'm seeing is a curve that goes like this, and like this. In fact, whoop, whoop, kind of like that. In fact, it's probably more like, no, it does bottom out here. Anyway, Point is, it's like this is like a Bezier curve, and you'd have a few points here. You'd have like this one, something here, probably something there. This one again. Actually, these two would probably. Oh gosh, these two would probably crisscross depending on the curve. But you've got a few points here along this curve. I know you're probably thinking, "What the heck am I drawing?" It's an artistic interpretation, but basically we've got 10 points, and we've got 3 kind of curves. And I'm thinking, can I plot that on a unit circle? I feel like I should be able to, because realistically, let's see here, Bezier curve. Let's see. Here it is. Yeah. So here are those points, right? Let me think. 10 pints. Points. No, that's just a more curvy curve. No, I want the 4.1. Let's think here. What did I? Oh, right. Yeah, something. It'll look like this. I don't think it's quadratic. I think it's a cubic. Again, that's all just a guess. I don't know. It's weird because it's on a circle. Like this looks cubic. This looks quadratic. Maybe they should all be cubic. But I feel like I should be consistent. Man, that really does look cubic. But these, I don't know, there's a kind of flatness to them. At least according to me, that I think we should stick with. Yeah, see, it's kind of, this one's kind of more flat and rounded. This one's a bit pointier. I wonder if we can do it with 8. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Actually, let me think. Is there like an interactive thing? Let me think here. Curve. Actually, let's see if somebody already has this. Unit circle. Okay, these are all shapes, which is good, but I want the math. I wanted the math. All right. That's piecewise, which is what I was thinking, but the more I look at it, the more I think there's got to be an interactive example, yeah. Please, Desmos. Here we go. Okay, so there we go. So what we're looking at here, right? Like if you can plot it on a flat line, it starts at 5, goes to about 15. We'll just say 15. And then it dips actually below 5 a little bit. We'll say 5. And so, where are you, Christmas? It's a little weird here, but basically, that's too much. Also, can I add more points? Please. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave. All right. I really want to. Can I add more? This is neat. I'm thinking if we have a few more points, we could probably just make a more complicated curve. Curve demo, please. In order. Okay. Here we go. That's better. That's a lot. Stop moving. You know what? I'm not going to make it stop. Ooh. Oh, whoa. I'm not certain what I'm controlling at this point. I think this... Okay, I can kind of tell what it is I'm controlling. You must... Yeah, you correspond to this. Do you correspond somewhere here? You're this. I mean, what we're looking at here is up and up. Yeah, I'm like, we don't need this many points. Can I get rid of points? Oh. Okay. Okay. Let's reset. Whoops. 9. How about 6? Why? Oh, don't. Okay. I don't like this demo. I don't like this demo. This is part of the problem, let me tell you. Which one are you? You. All right, go away. No, why? Why? This is painful. That's a painful tool. That it was so nice. It was just like there's too much. There's too much stuff going on. No. It's just we're back here again. We're back here again. All right, the whole line's gone. Why would you delete the line? That was text. I'd have no idea. This thing is a mess. I hate it. I mean, it's wonderful, but also it's so much I can't keep track. All right, basically, I just want to plot this on a unit circle. Let me think here. There's an equation for 6-point Pez dispenser. 6-point Bezier curve. Let's see. I just want the equation, man. Is it written in Wikipedia somewhere? Cubic, quadratic, explicit definition. Yes, this will help. It goes all the way to 5. I just want to see if someone's already written it out. I don't want to do this manually. I just want to see the math. This is a really good video. If you ever want to learn about these curves, Freya Holmer. Holmer? I want to say Omer, but I'm pretty sure they're Swedish. You know what? I don't know. Freya does. Sorry. I'm sorry. Freya does an excellent video explaining Bezier curves. It's fantastic. And whoop. Okay. Derivatives? No. Let's not go that far. We're just too far. We're back here at the wiki article. I move around a lot. This is just how my brain works. It's how it likes to work. Don't stop me now. All right, you know what? We're gonna have to go back to the Wikipedia article. We're just gonna have to use the general equation as it is. Yes, the recursive definition. Okay. Oh, what on earth? Don't do this. What part of what? N-I. Don't do that crap. No. It's like telling me what the coefficient is. You're not helping. Why the Why the vector notation? What is this? Is this I to the n? Is that what you're trying to say? Oh, what the heck? Oh. What a complete mess. Oh, you know what? Look, there it is. 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. This should be it, yeah. These should be the coefficients. Like 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. Yep. Okay. What was that? 1, 5, 10, 5, 1, 5. All right, 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. Okay. I need to write this down somewhere. Notes. I should put another one just as math. Math. Pain. No. Okay. Let's think here. We'll write down. I'll just say 6th degree Bezier curve. Okay, and it's 1, 5, 5. No, I'm sorry. 10, 5, 1. And the 1 we won't even need after a second, but all right, we'll do that. And as far as the actual equation goes, yeah, it increases until we get to n minus 1. I feel like I could write this down. I will, actually. Let me write this down real quick because I'm going to have to... I'd show the camera, but then I'd have to write and hold a camera. That just feels painful. Let me think here. Let's see. 6th degree Bezier curve. This pen is running out of ink as I write. Okay. Let's see here. Wait a minute. Yeah. All right. 1. Let's see. Now, instead of t, because that's time-based, we're going to do an angle. So instead of t, I'm going to write a. So we're going to say 1 minus a. What does p stand for? Is that just the point? Yeah. P. Which would be technically a vector 2, but we'll say P0. One I'm going to say plus, and the first one is 5. 1 minus a. Oh, whoops, I forgot the n. So it's 6. 1 minus a, 6. Right. Yeah. Let's just write it out and see. Yeah. N is 5. So, yeah, okay. So 6, and then it's 4 plus 10 times, 1 minus a. 3. Oh. Oops, 5a. There's another a there. Okay, because there's a t here. I almost missed that because it's over here. So it's not just 10. It's 10. Oh, gosh. Everything's a mess. No. Let's start over. All right. 1 minus a, 6, p0. That's the first one. And then it's 5a, 1 minus a, to the 5th power for p1. Then it's 10a squared. Yeah. Why is this 510? 1, 5, 10. That's into the fifth. What the hell? That's the one I'm doing. Oh, why? What's the next step in the ladder? Don't stop there. Oh, that's not fair, man. Come on. Don't make me do it manually. I don't want to do it manually. Thank you. 1-6. All right. I'm sorry. It's you know, like I went through college, all right? I did my time. I suffered. Let me go. Let me go. I'm done with the math. 1 minus a 4 for P2. And then the next one will be 20 a cubed 1 minus a to the third for P3. And then we got to go down another line, back down to 15 here. 15 a4 1 minus a, I think, yeah, 2 for P4. And then it is 6 again. A to the fifth, 1 minus a to no power for P5. Oh, wait a minute. What? Yes, okay. And then the last one does not have a 1 minus a because it's to the 0th power, which makes it 1. So the last one would just be 1 times a to the 6. Yeah, that's it for P6. Okay. We have a very complicated equation. And lots of pain. So that's our that's our equation. I have no idea how this is going to chart. But what I'm thinking is we'll probably need to make something in Godot to actually help us see what the heck it is we're looking at, yeah? So I'm going to call this the Bezier unit graph. Fun. That spells fun. All right, I'm gonna make a folder here. I'm gonna call it dev, just because this is purely what we're using it for. All right, so the Bezier unit graph is going to be here, and we're gonna be a unit circle. And I make it like I don't know, to like the 100th order of magnitude or something like that. So let's see here. I need a tool. I wonder, can you there's a way I think to plot points and move them. Well, we could do that. Path. I don't know if path does it. Points, bake interval. What is bake intervals? How many points? Distance in pixels to 2 adjacent points. Okay. Whatever. All right. The first position on our little unit circle here is going to be at about, we're going to say 30 degrees, and it'll be like 5 out. How do I represent that? I feel like I have to make like what? Hey, come on now. There we go. Yeah, like this, except for these are really, really jagged, and I don't want that. at all. But it'll, um, yeah, these look awful. Okay. Can I change the type? No. No. All right. Path is not, it's not going to do it for us. I can change this type though. I don't think there's a natural Bezier tool. And even if there was, it wouldn't go around like a unit circle. We're gonna have to write our own tool. All right. Here we go. All right. Let's write our own tool here. I'm doing this in GD script. I guess I am. Okay. Whatever. All right. Class name. Let's see. Bezier unit graph. Yeah, just call it that for now. Okay. First things first. I'm just gonna write out this equation here. I'm gonna call it plot, and I'm gonna do some internal stuff here. But let's just start out. So let's see. 1 minus. Let's see. Let's say angle. It'll be some float value, some radian value. 1 minus. I'm just gonna say a. 1 minus a. That's. I can't do that, right? Will that work? It has no idea. Wait a minute. Does it? Hold on. Hold on a minute. I think if it's just, yeah, power. There we go. Okay. There's that, and we're gonna need points. We're gonna need 6 points. So, export. I'm going to give this a category, and I'm going to call it points. And we'll say P0. There you are. And it will be of a type vector2. And here we go. Export var P1. Vector2. How do I copy and paste this? We'll just do that. Okay, so there's our points. P3, P4, P5, P6. No. Yes. Yes. That's a 7. I know exactly what I'm doing, okay? Times P0. And then, oh, we should say, let me think here. Position. What's the position? What is the story, Wishbone? All right, so here we go. I don't even know if I need to adjust it with unit circle points. I could probably just move it as is. I don't need a unit circle. Because they're not like locked to an axis. I mean, they could if they wanted to. And I'm going to store this value, actually. So what do I call this? Is there a name for what this first part is? This one, let's see, yeah. There's the T, and then there's 1 minus T. I'm going to call this the sub, because it's subtracting 1 minus what this A is. So instead of 1 minus A, whoa. All right. That's not what I wanted. Sub. Way sandwiches. Okay. Pow. Here we are. And you, the first one, we have power A squared. No, hold on a minute. No. It's just A. It's just A. Let's not go through any unnecessary calculations. And 6, our coefficient. So here we go. I wish. Can we do like a new line? Yeah. Why do I have no faith in what I just did? P1. Let's just see. Come on. It'll be fun. We'll watch it all blow up. Okay. So power we'll say A squared. Let's move this. Whoops. We'll move this to the front here. A let's see, power A squared times power sub 4 times P2. Okay, and I think it's 20 next. I certainly hope so, because I don't want to calculate that. I don't want to redo that. I feel like I could probably make a recursive function for this, but frankly, no, I'm just going to write it out. Oh, if I write it out, it'll be faster anyway, because I want this to update live in the editor. There, see? There's a good reason why I'm not doing this manually. It's not just because I don't want to try. I dang it, but the channel's called The Triangle. My conscience. It will not let me rest. Horrid thing. Okay, power sub. No, you don't need to be a power because you're a sub. You subs don't need power. Ha ha ha. All right, and then the last one is A to the 6. And there's no sub. There's no coefficient. What's 1? And it's P6. So, should we indent this a little? Oh, you found an indent. Okay. All right. I'm guessing this works. I'm guessing this knows what I'm trying to do. Because this looks cleaner to me. I could do 1 times, but we'll keep it simple. So let's see here. Yeah. So sub, remember sub is 1 minus A. So we've got 1 minus A 6, P0, and then we introduce our second coefficient, which is 6. This is 1, but then it's A to the 1 and sub 5. A to the 2, sub 4, A to the 3, sub 3, A to the 4, sub 2, A to the 5, sub 1, and then just A to the 6. And we forgot P6. Didn't we just type that? Maybe I Control Z'd out of it. Anyway, and then our coefficients 1, 6, 15, 20, 15, 6, 1. Okay. This gets us a result. I was going to say get position. And we'll just return that. Heck. Oh, and you should actually have something, shouldn't you? And it should be a vector 2. Oh, shoot. Curve position. Okay, yeah, get position was already a function. So there we go. All right, we've done the fun part. Now comes the plotting. How do I do this? Oh, we have a thing for this. Oh, that's quadratic. This is cubic. Do we have one to the nth degree? Adding control points. We can change the way 2 points work. Right. Right. What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Traversal. You. This already works? Maybe I misunderstood. Come on, give me an example. Documentation. It doesn't seem to recognize a single Bezier curve, a series of them. Okay, is there like... All right. Okay. Select points. Select control points. Add point. Close curve. What do you mean add a node here? No. Buddy, I'm working on the curve. Okay. 1, 2, 3, nuts. 4, 5, 6. All right. No. Move. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Well, isn't that dandy? That's really annoying. I hate that. I hate it a lot. I hate that so much. Yep. Yeah, and yeah. Wow. Okay. Okay. Let's let's go ahead and just put these somewhere. I'm very upset right now. You can't see my face. I'm laughing. It's fine. It's not fine. This is such a pain in the ass. I did all that work for nothing. Oh, it's fine. Look, this is the tool I want, really. Let's be honest. It would just be more work to make this happen. Okay, so, boy, isn't this fun? It looks it's kind of there. Oh shoot. Okay, not the whole thing. Not the whole thing. Stop doing that. All right. I wonder. Okay, do I need... I'm going to do something risky here. No, not the whole thing. You. Okay. Why do I get the... No, I need that. I need that back. Okay. Um. Oh gosh, that's messy. Ugh. All right. Real sloppy work, buddy boy. Huh? Um. Okay. Too pointy. So we need to calm it down here. Frankly, I I kind of want to do something custom because I hate this. I hate it a lot. I hate every bit of it. This thing's awful. I mean, it's fine, honestly. It's fine. Okay. Yeah. All right. You know what? Let's bring everything in, tone everything back, and you know, we're this is kind of like what we're looking for. Yeah. It's generally there. It's roughly there. It's kind of there. Yes, I still hate it. Don't worry. Hmm. Okay. Hold on a minute. This is like more like it's it. In fact, I should do is I should get these points to mirror each other. Um, so let's see here. Yeah, I should go through the whole thing and get it to mirror on every update. I'm gonna adjust the right side. I'm gonna let the left side update. So let's go back into our script. Tool and let me think here. Let's see, physics process. You, yeah, yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking of something in my brain here. Where one usually thinks. Oh wow, look at that. The browser's still open. This is why I was sharing the screen so much. I just don't want other details of my life spilling over. Okay. Physics process every time. Let's capture this node on ready. Oop. Path. Say path 2D. And actually here we don't yeah, there we go. Okay. So on every update, the path, we're going to go through the points. Come on, what is it called? Curve, yeah, and inside the curve. What curve? Where are the points? Add point, get points. Give me all of them. Every single one of them. Get baked points? Are they baked? Get point position. That's probably good. All right. I love when the editor doesn't tell me anything about what I'm looking at. Get point position 6. And you... Actually, P0. Yeah. No. 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 Curve get point position of 0. Why are you angry? Oh. Can we set point position? Oh my gosh. Stop. Can be used to assign a target. All right. Get point position. Yep. Okay. All right. And how about set point position? Cool. That's a real... What is this? Only identifier attribute access and subscription access can be used as an assignment target. But it's supposed to just do the math. All right, I'm sorry. We get a vector, yeah? Get point position. We get a vector. Set point position is an equation. I should have known. More wickedness. All right. There. Yes, thank you. All right. We're doing this 3 times. 3 times. And we're doing this for the 5th one and for the 4th one. The 3rd point is right in the middle. So 0 and so 1 and so 2. And we shouldn't set 0.3 with 0.3. But the whole point of this is more than that, actually. How do I... Okay, get point in and get point out. We need to do that as well. And set it. So we'll... Let's see. Let's see. Balance positions and balance curves. I've got balanced curves. I'm in a great mood today. Okay. Set point position. Set... Let's see, point in. And then instead of get point position, get point in. And you need to be out, and you need to be out. Yeah? Isn't that it? Get point in, get point out, set point in, set point out. Yeah. Okay. That's it. This should happen every update that something has been moved. Should be happening anyway. Okay, so if I did this, nothing happened. Why? Well, I can't remember. Running code in the editor. Bum, bum, bum. Cautious. All right. If editor is editor hint. Okay, we'll add that. Sure. Wait, no. I'm adding it. I know you can't see it, but I'm adding it. What? Oh, okay. All right. All right. So is it only process? It's not physics process. Whatever it is, let's come on. What which it'll work. Process, yeah. Editing variables. Modify process to include rotation speed. Uh-huh. On resource set. We could do this. That'd be handy, actually. You can emit signals. I didn't know that. Makes sense, though. All right, Godot tool script not running. Maybe I messed something up. It says it's solved. Did you restart the editor? What? What? All right. Tell you, before we do, I have a feeling this is gonna get real stinky. So, we're gonna say set value. Here, let's. Here's a neat trick. Set value. And on resource update. And then we're going to pass something in here. And we're going to pass the opposite. I don't know if I can do that right now. We'll just pass it in. Don't yell at me. Oh, that's not how you write a function. On resource update. And then we'll just say P. Vector 2. Void. And we're going to update. All right, so for this one, it's P6, P5, P4. We don't do anything when these are moved, just these. So we set the value, and then we're going to update a new value. And that new value is going to have one of these, one of those, and one of them's. Oh shit. I mean, darn. We need to pass the index. The index is what we want. And is there like a U size? No, it's fine. I think that's Rust. No, that's not Rust. What is U size? Is that C sharp? Bevy? I don't know anymore. Okay, so there's that. The index. And this index will be 6 minus the index. If it's 0, it's 6. If it's 1, it's 5. If it's 2, it's 4. And it should never be 3. So there we go. That should do what we want it to do. Let's comment that out. We won't have that running every time. And, yeah. Okay. Close out. And restart the editor. I have many little projects in Godot. And they're all worthwhile because it's experience. Okay, I'm... That didn't work. That didn't work. Why not? Did it not say that we could do this on resource? Sometimes you want your tool to use a resource. However, when you change the property of that resource in the editor, the set method on your tool will not be called. Yes. And around this problem, first make your resource tool resource a tool. Wait, what? This is okay. I understand. Wait, no, I don't. Shouldn't this work? Okay, let's tell you what. All right. Well, for starters, that's completely off. Index is changing. Nothing. Nothing at all. All right. Fine. Okay. Yeah. Screw this. This is useless to us. This is all useless to us. There we go. Oh, fi. All right. There you go. You know what? I feel like Thanos right now. I'll just do it myself. Let's close it and restart it, I guess, just in case. Okay. Wow. Well, it works, and it's not what we want at all. Lull. You know why? I'll tell you why. Because we want... we need to flip what we're doing. This, I think, will be a useful function, quite frankly. Except I'm just going to call this mirror point. We still get an index, except instead this path curve. So let's see, var position. Let's not call that POS for position, and we're gonna get it, and then POS. Vector 2, yes. Why is it so hateful? Is the negative of itself. We want a negative x. And we're going to set that flipped position. Because we're trying to mirror our points. We don't want to just repeat them, right? Like, I feel like we have to do that for every x. So let's we have a vector 2. And we're getting back a vector 2. And all we're going to do is just return... No. I'm going to say Vx is negative Vx. And we're going to return it. That's it. Cool. So, we have this... And we're going to plug this whole equation into mirror. I should call it mirror x, which sounds so edgy. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So we're going to have, we're going to mirror the x point and return it. So here we go. Oops. No, I don't want to do that. Mirror X. Mirror X. It sounds like an early 2000s show. Maybe 90s. Oh, I love that. I type parentheses and it goes, well, there's one here, so we'll just put that. I don't like when it does that. It's just extremely disliked and unwelcome. Okay, so mirror point 0... 1 and 2. And all of this is no longer required. I really hope. We can Control Z. We might need to. All right, so yeah, we're getting everything. We're getting our positions, and then we're gonna flip the x value. And I'm just hoping. I'm really hoping that everything will work. What happened? What happened to the path? Why is it gone? Wow, cool. Okay, great. That's great. Why did that occur? Science may never know. All right, I'm closing out. And I'll reopen it again. And let's just see if that works. I really want it to match. I know I'm just kind of getting in the weeds, but like, again, if you're going to have tools, you really need to... I think I know what there's some kind of problem here. Huh. Yep. Okay. Well. All right. Shh. Hush. Okay. Oops. I say oops. It's not even my fault. The dang thing disappeared. So I don't know what the heck's going on. Let's see. You go here. And oh, let's see. Here and here and here. Yeah. And then like here and here and somewhere here. Yeah, oh, nope, not a second one. Here we go. We have our points. Now I believe we can appropriately do this. And it's running. I know it's running. I really hope it's running. It's ooh. The Y's. Okay. It's not happy when I edit this one. I think the Y values should also be flipped. What do you think, chat? Okay. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Mirror X and mirror all. Wow, that rhymed perfectly. Okay, and we're just gonna return the negative. That, you know what? We don't need to do that because we can just do that automatically. So you don't need to be mirrored, but you can be the negative reciprocal. This actually might be horrible. Yeah, it's terrible. What did we mess up? These need to like, let me think here. If we swap X, you know what it is? Oh, I know what it is. It's a path. We don't just need to flip them. They need to trade. So, let's think here. Let's return the mirror X because we're still gonna want that. But this should be the point out, and this should take the point in. It should flip. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, now they match each other. Because remember that this is the point in and this is the point out. But over here, this is in and this is out. So they can't just mirror each other. They have to kind of follow that flow. And with that, we do have, though, a kind of mirrored, curved thing. And I can already tell that, oh, okay. I can already tell this is going to be a bit of a problem. So let's move these points way inward. I mean, way inward. Way inward. Okay, and then we'll adjust the curvature, really bring it down here. Okay. Oops. Let's do that again. Are these hotkeys? Shift drag and shift drag. Wait, no. Okay, never mind. I mean, I guess so, but not in the way I wanted it to be. So, here we go. And I feel like, oh my, stop. Okay, I want it to go out this way. I want this to go out this way. Maybe. This is kind of it. So part of my brain is like, this is not equal. Okay. Yeah. You need to be perfectly balanced. Just like Thanos said. Well, if you never know, you're never going to be good for Thanos. Okay. I mean, this is kind of it, yeah? If we look at this again, it's sort of there. And I really want some unit circles now. Tell me I can just draw a circle, please. Shape. Can I just show a shape? A line? It's not joint. It's not light. Whoa. That's nuts. But that'll work. No, it won't. Actually, it won't at all, and I don't like it. Goodbye. Goodbye forever. Yeah, we can add others. And you're gonna be called Circle 1. And here we go. Circle 1, your points. Your points are going to be 10? No. Hold on a minute. 50. 50, and also 0. Oh, and it's upside down. Oh, I hate it. I hate that it's upside down. I know why it's upside down. I understand why it's upside down. I just hate it. There's that. And, It's just... Close. All right. Here we go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 unit circles. 4, 5, 6 unit circles. Negative 50. There we go. Everything's lined up pretty evenly. But now... this... oh wait, this can just be... yeah? Oh. Oh my, that's awful. Half? 25? Yeah, okay. Negative 25 and positive 25. We'll get there. We're moving along. We're kind of in the right area, more or less. Positive 25, negative 25, and you are gonna do this, and our final point here, we're gonna go this. Negative 25, 0. Negative 25, positive 25, 0, positive 25, negative. Okay, we have a circle. That's circle 1. Boy, I feel like I can make this happen very quickly. Okay, first things first. Let's turn off this. Because I want to edit some stuff and I don't want it to print out 10 billion errors a second. I'm going to rename you to Wind Curve. Sure. And you'll be Unit Circle. Yeah, okay. No. No, it's fine. Ooh, actually, let's call this speed circle, which is kind of what it is. Speed circle 1, speed circle 2, and speed circle 3. Okay. I'm putting in so much effort into this thing. I'm starting to realize something. This could just be its own thing. Yeah. I'm going to call it a circle path, though. Where'd you go? There you are. All right, circle 1. Yes, circle path. Okay. Class name. Circle path. And every single process that we have, we are going to update everything. Now, what I think we should have is one variable, and we will call this scale. And this is, I'll start at 50. Okay, so the scale is going to set basically like everything. So if you notice here, we have all these points. And let me think here. Negative 50, positive 25. So the first one, it'll be negative scale, and then there's half scale. So we got scale and half scale. Let's say how half scale. All right. Half scale is, I'll just make it internal. Half scale float equals whatever scale is. In fact, when we set the value, except this doesn't work properly because it's a tool in so many ways. Half scale, I don't even care to set it. Frankly, I hate it. I hate it so much. Half scale equals scale divided by 2. Okay. And then we're going to say curve set point position. The first one will be, let's see, vector 2. 0, negative, negative scale. Okay. And then we're going to set point out. Weird. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Set point out. Vector will be the x is half scale and 0. Okay. And we're going to do this for every single one. Except we'll also have set point in. So curve set point in, and vector 2 is going to be scale and 0. No, that's the position. Lol. Okay. Position, the point in is the negative half scale 0, and the positive half scale 0. Cool. I'm going to do this for every single point. Except the last one, which we're just going to do in. Let's see, 1 and 2 and 4, I think. I think this will be it. Negative scale. And negative half scale. Okay. Excuse me. Three. Whoop, 3. Let me think here. The second one is going to be... Let me think. Wait a minute. Positive x, right? And then it's positive y. So, what's this one's negative x? And then this one, the n is negative half scale and positive. And then for this one, it's just the. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm looking at this one now. Yes, it'll be x. So positive x, 0. And this one's negative x, 0 for the out. And then this one, the in is positive y. And the out is negative y, half scale. Okay. What? Oh, scale. Right. Size? No. Will that work? You okay with that? Okay. All right. Last but not least, let's bring in the tool function. And actually, we'll do this one too. Just to make sure we're only running this whole thing when the editor's doing its thing with the whatever. You know, the whatever, the thing and the stuff. All right, we'll duplicate these. Size 50. This one will be size 100, and this one will be 150. Why'd the whole thing update? I don't know. But that's fine. Oh. Oh, it's not updating. Yeah. All right. Refresh Godot. I remember really in the weeds. This has nothing to do with sailing. Oh, you're angry. Oh, of course you are. Because you don't know what that is. Yeah, here you are. And we don't use these points ever, do we? We will eventually. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. Are we good? Are we running? We're not good. We're not running at all. Why aren't we doing anything? Yes. Hello. You know what I should do, actually, is, Okay. This should have that on value reset crap that we read so much about. On resource set. Okay. All right. All right now. I think I understand what it was saying. Set value. And the size is equal to the value. And then we're going to run on size set. Not found in base self. Well, son of a bitch. Yeah, of course not. Let's say stored. Yeah, stored size. It's also a float. And we're gonna say if this and our size is not equal to our stored size. The first thing we're going to do, of course, is store our new size. And then, actually, this is fine too. We're going to set a new stored size. So we don't run this every single time. Okay, this says tool, this says tool. You should all be there. I'm going to close you out. Let's try it again. I'm just fascinated about getting this to work visually. And we might be able to use this elsewhere. Yay. Okay. You're working and you... Oops. Hold on a minute. Why won't you undo? It's fine. You're not doing it. It works here fine. You know, I feel like it is. I don't trust any of you clowns. I hate you. I said it. All right. 50. Okay. I don't know what the heck was going on. It just wasn't working. So no, again, what on earth? Okay. What in the heck? Like, what? Why? There's something deeply wrong with whatever the heck's going on here. Okay. And if I add another one, yeah, and I want to call it 100, what happened to you? This one's at 50. Don't tell me. Are they sharing values? Like, are they both storing the same thing? This is deeply upsetting. So if I hit 150, yeah. And they're all like this now. Every single one of them. What? Wait, what? Okay, and then they all shrink. Yeah, we're doing great. Okay. Is this like, why on earth would you do that? Why? Are they not separate instances? I'm so confused. That's so awful. Let me think here. Scenes are, I don't know, sharing values An editor? Like, yeah. Okay, all your instances reference the same resource. Make unique should work. Turning on the collision shape resource. Local to scene flag. Whoop. I am opening and closing every single window. Process? No. Group? No. It's like, what? Hmm. No, the resources are not for the harness. Seems to be elsewhere. Mm-hmm. You know what? This seems... All right, you know what? Here. I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's great. All right, well then, I don't know. Don't be weird. Like, what? All right. I'm going to do this the old-fashioned way. A stored size. No, I don't need to do this. I can literally... I can debug this. Okay. So, circle 1, 50. You won't even respond. Won't respond. 80. Doesn't stop. Okay, this is great. Yeah, that's great. Thanks, man. Size. Store. Cool. Size and stored size. All right. Let's see how it goes. Oh, look at that. Size 80, store 0. Okay. Size 50, store 80. Yeah. But the others, why are they changing? Like, what the hell? What? Oh, what the bastard? What? I just noticed something. I typed 50 in here, and it's expected 8, got 7. What are you talking about? And why? What? Who the hell are you? Okay. You're just gone. I can't even delete him. Son of a bitch, what? What? This tool crap is nonsense. This is just dumb. It was fine before. Yeah, what are you doing? Why is the whole unit circle affected? I don't want you. I want you gone. Delete. How many flippin' nodes exist on this thing? It won't change the nodes. Oh, you got to be kidding me. So you just exist now, and I can't even get rid of you. I actually hate this. I actually hate this. Why can't you what? I don't care what like your internal problems are. I'm deleting a node. You should be able to handle this. All right. Let's just reset the editor. Once again, this is really crap. You got to be kidding me. It's just the dumbest problem I feel like I've ever seen. All right. Goodbye. Wow. Look at that. It's all back to normal. Yippee. All right. If I like run this scene, just F6, or I mean, of course it won't print. Oh, yay. I'm in love. Yeah, it's still 80, of course. Why wouldn't it be? What? Standalone line may have no effect. I don't care. What? This expression? Oh my gosh, they're all standalone. You lied to me, Godot. All right. You know what? I know what I'll do about this. All right, var. I'm just gonna call this part whatever. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll say part 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that says par because we love golf, don't we? Cool. All right. And then we'll get rid of you and you and you and you and you. And we will return I swear. Copy. Paste. There we go. And we're returning all the parts. Wow, cool, amazing. Wow, yay, I love it. That's literally, yeah, okay. So, to be clear, the Bezier curve thing works totally wonderfully. This unit circle is a bastard, and I hate it. I actually hate it. I wish it no joy. I wish it only pain and suffering. So let's Can I plot points along this? I could probably draw a line along this thing. And that would at least be something. All right. And the line will be drawn how? Get baked points. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure. Cool. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. All right. Value. We're going to do it this way. Cool. It feels like this should actually not even be called. How often are we going to update the size anyway? Cool. Here you go. Here you go. Size. No need to have stored size. No need to have this. We're not going to run this in Tool anymore. It's awful. It's evil. I hate it. And we'll put, we don't need store size, do we? So, okay, there we go. And also we're going to have a node, and we're going to say get node, line 2D. And, there we go. And we'll say, actually, it's always weird. You have to say like if has node. Yeah, if we have it, and we should, but sometimes it doesn't. I'm so salty about this. Get baked points. Let's see. For point in get baked points. And we're going to say line. Points. Okay. Points. I love you. I love you so much. What are you doing? Width 10. How about 2? And the color is some deep, deep red purple thing. Meh. Huh. Huh? Huh? All right. Okay. Line 2D. What the hell is going on? Points. Yeah, here it is. Why can't I just access that? Can I? No, there's just an add point method. Fine. Okay. Well, even easier. Add. Okay. This is a line. Add point. All right. Do I have to give it an index? No, it's probably an optional. Yeah. All right. And we're going to add all those points. No matter what it is, no matter where they are. First things first, line, clear points. And then add them all back. Draw the points. We'll say resize the curve and draw the points. Neat. Cool. Oh, okay. I am in agony. I'm in complete agony That's 2 circles. I see 3. I see 3, and I'm not happy about it. Gosh. What complete miserable agony is this? Here, put it in the middle. You go somewhere over here. That is 2 circles. Why must you hurt me so much? You know what, actually? No, not that one. Yeah, all right. 50. Okay, we'll do that. And 100. We'll just set them live. And it should. Okay. Why do you hate me so much? All right. New idea. You. I don't even care what you're called. Yeah, sure. Okay, ready. And when we're ready, we're going to have all these. And we're going to set the size value manually, because I have lost trust and faith in everything this thing can do. Here we go. So I'm setting the value. It should do this automatically. That's not the right thing I wanted to launch. I wanted to launch this one. Hey, 3 circles. That's it. That's all I wanted out of life. Thank you. I hate this thing so much. Else, we're going to say curve. No. Path. Okay. Wind curve. Okay. Else, let's say the wind curve. We should have a line. This should be its own thing, shouldn't it? Okay. Should it be? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Sure. The wind curve. Oh, whatever you like. I don't care. Whatever. It's whatever. You're also gonna have a line. And you're gonna have your own class. Isn't that wonderful? Wind curve. And you on ready. Okay. Wind curve. Let's just take all of this. Put it in here. We don't need it anymore. Move this one too. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And I really don't know if I'll actually need this, but we'll move them for now, because this is definitely where they would belong. And I'm just not going to bother with any of this crap. In fact, I'm not going to bother with any of this crap too right now. So here we go. Not just wind curve. Draw the line. Let's see. For point in whoa, curve. Get baked points. Line, add point. This line will have a width of 4. And we're going to have a different color. Something brighter, something fun, something delightful. I hate it. Make it red. It's awful. All right. So everywhere it says wind curve, we'll just redact that. And for an editor, we'll balance our positions. What do you want? Oh, right. Shh. Okay. Here we go. Our Bezier unit graph. This doesn't need a script, does it? It does. But we don't need that, and it doesn't need to be a tool. It's been a tool the whole time. All right. Yippee. Except, ouch. That's fine. I don't care. So this is it, isn't it? This isn't it at all. Yeah, this needs to be whittled away greatly. Greatly refined down. Okay, that's fine. All right, wind curve. Gee golly, if only there was some easy way of making this whole thing work properly. If only we could just set it in the scene. Like a tool. Wouldn't that be nice? I'm at my wit's end on this thing. I'm really at my wit's end. I'm going to finish editing this and... yeah, no. This was messy and awful, and I hated it. I hated every second of it. The whole duplicating values thing was nonsense. Wow, look at that. All right. You are going to get closer to here. That's like 30 degrees-ish. Oh, hey, look, you're not updating. What is going on? No. No, no. 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 All right, for starters. All right, you can be a tool. That's fine. I'll need you to be one. I need you to be a complete tool. Okay. We've been living in agony this whole time. There we go. All right. Unit curve, unit circle. All right. This. Right. This is 0. This is like 45. I'm calling this. What would this be? 45. This would be about 45. Yeah. I would draw lines out in a unit circle. Okay. I have to. No, I don't have to. I don't have to draw any more lines. I'm beginning to go crazy. You need to dip a little bit within. And you two. Yeah, I think that's fine. Because half would be about here. You know, if you're offered the chance to ever have OCD, deny it. Don't accept it. It is a curse. It's a disease on the mind, and you will hate it, and you'll hate yourself for having it. I know that sounds very harsh, but it's genuinely infuriating at times. That's cool. Oops, nope. Neato. And you too. Let's add some points. How about one right here? I don't really care where it is. There we go. Width 2. Color. See-through. And then this one. We'll add a point. And add another one. And we'll line it up. Give it a width of 2. Give it a color of see-through. And there we go. Wow. Except, except I want it to be a little different. So, let me think here. X at 30 and Y at 60. There we go. Aren't I smart? Gee golly, I feel so clever. Please let the suffering end. Here we go, 60, and this one is 60, and it's not quite there, but it's like there it is. Yep, there it is. And I was basically right, and that's all worthless. So, oh, I'm so deeply, deeply displeased with it all. You should be 0. Please. 1, 2, 3. I can't edit this one. I can click on it. Why would you do that to me? One curve, you. All right, cool. 40, whatever. Back here. Yeah. Back at it again at Krispy Kreme. Yeah. Maybe 45. That's okay. All right. And look at that, a lovely circle. Boy, gee, if only it, could just look bigger. Here we are. And we're scaling things down again. Oh, gosh. I really hate it. In a way. It's awful. But it's kind of there. There's that. And, tell you what. We can make you. There we go. That's kind of it, actually. More here than here, but, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's launch and let's see what it looks like. That's actually, oh, whoops. Ba-ba. Wonderful. Oh, that didn't change anything. That's wonderful. This is A-okay. That's actually literally what I wanted to draw. And I'm done. I could tweak it more, and I could suffer, but I want to I want to call it at that. This line in the middle is bad, but I don't care. Now, here's what really matters. This wind curve is the actual useful component. And all these values are also very useful to me, but I don't care what they are. What I do care for is that they are used in some resort, in some fashion. There we go. All right. All right. So all of you, curve, get. Ooh, excuse me. Point position. We're gonna do a fun little thing here. Oh yes. Oh yes. There it is. Look at that. There it is. So, we're going to try to get the curve position given some angle, and it's going to be right, but it should. We're hoping on a lot, aren't we? It should be somewhere between here and there. Some angle should be somewhere along this curve. It might not be perfectly spaced. You know what we should do? Actually. What's it called? Path follower? Path follower. Path follow. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Progress ratio. We're going to increase the progress ratio. Here we go. Process. This path follow is going to follow the path. And let's just call it follower. Follower. Your progress ratio is going to be store time. Let's just call this ratio. Float 0. And our ratio is going to be, we're just going to increment delta. No, hold on a minute. We got to do this carefully. Let's see. Let's see. This is new ratio. I know I'm changing up my syntax and my notation. I don't care. It's going to be the ratio plus delta. And we're going to say if our new ratio is greater than 1, then our ratio is going to be, let me think here, new ratio minus 1. It'll be that at remainder amount. Else, our ratio is going to equal the new ratio. Yeah, there we go. I know there's an easier way of doing this, but I don't care. Actually, no. If ratio is currently less than 1, then we add it. Let's just add it anyway. We don't have to get so precise on this kind of stuff. If it's less than 1, we're going to add it. elif elif our ratio is increasing. Let's see. If we're increasing and we're less than 1, else if we are not increasing and our ratio is greater than 0. No. Should tell you what. We'll add it. And then we say if it is this, then increasing is false. So we increase it, and if we're not increasing, we decrease. And then we do another check. And we say if it's less than 0, increasing is true. There we go. Yeah, there it is. I could probably do multiple covers, but this is fine. Okay, so we're increasing every time, and if we go over 1, we're going to decrease. And we're say minus, and then once we go lower than 0, we're going to increase again. Either way, we just set it equal to the ratio. And it should bounce back between 1 and 0. In fact, we'll clamp it just to make sure it doesn't actually exceed those values. Ration. Whoops. Here we go. So we'll clamp the ratio no matter what happens whenever we feed it into this. So yeah, okay. Let's run that, and let's watch this little dot. Except we can't because I need to add some visual indication that you exist. Here we go. Here's that. Oh, wow. Can we, hey, wow. Okay, there we go. That's better. This is great. This is actually literally what we want. In fact, let's take it a step further. I'm thinking extra hard here. Okay, so, all right, here's our wind curve. And instead of a ratio, this is all fun and games. Now let's get serious. Instead of a ratio, we are going to add a completely independent thing. And we're going to call this wind speed. Sure. And we'll, and we'll add it here. And we'll separate it actually from this part So we have our wind curve and our wind speed, and we're going to say, let's make that invisible for now. All right. They should track with each other. I just wanted to see if it would smoothly move within time, and it does. But now, I say track path, and I'm going to make a function called track path, and this will be that function. Okay. There we go. What do you want? Oh, yes. I'm thinking about, you don't say that, do you? I like having all this stuff filled out here. Okay, so it should track path, but now we're going to have a different function, and we're going to call it... what are we going to call it? Track wind. Delta? Sure. Delta float. We're going to do the exact same thing that we did before. Whoa. Except, instead of ratio, we're going to have something called angle. Just a moment. Okay, I'm back. Let's see here. I have an idea. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yes. Track wind. Delta. And we're going to do the exact same thing as before. Sorry, my head just started hurting weird. But instead of ratio, I'm going to say angle. And let's think here. Huh. My back feels weird. Okay. If angle is greater than 1. No. If angle is... Let me think here. It's like 5, 6 pi. You know, let's make some constants here up top. Min angle is going to be pi third, and max angle is going to be pi phi. I don't know. I don't know. 5, 6? No, not just no. Oh gosh, it's like 2 pi, right? So it's technically pi times negative? No, not negative. No. No, we want to stay we want to keep it positive the whole time. Our maximum angle should be, because I don't want to handle any sign flipping. We'll have to do it at some point. Oh. 11? No. 5/3. Yes. Okay. Starting to get, it's that point of the day, huh? All right, track wind. So if it increases above the max angle or if it decreases below the minimum angle. And here we're going to say, I want to, what do we call this? The curve position. Get position on curve. You know, I just realized, could it be that this already has an equation? Does it? Get closest point? Yeah. No. This is not what we want. I didn't just waste time. This is with angles along the curve itself. And I want something more absolute. So get position on curve. And, we'll say, yep, get position, position on curve. And the angle. Except we're going to clamp the angle. Yeah. Clamp it between min angle and max angle. And let me think here. Yeah, we're just trying to track it over time. So let's see here. What was that thing? Wind speed? Sure. Position equals the wind curve. There we go. This should do it. I really hope this works. One way of knowing. I forgot one very important thing. Probably giving it an icon. I also forgot because... God, yeah, there's one thing I hate about this thing is that it... there's so much pain in the world. And it's all right here. What in the world? Wait, what? I'm trying to show what the heck that was just now. But I find it increasingly upsetting that I can't. Well, it was here. Oh, look, you come back. Ooh, okay. Okay. Huh. Something's happening. Oh man, that's fun. Very fun. Okay. I know what the problem is. I know exactly what the problem is. Um, okay. We need to go from 0 to 1. Uh, no, 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 no. We have an angle. We have a clamped angle. But it needs to be a ratio from 0 to 1. So, max angle. And it should be this. It should be minimal angle. Hmm. It'll be this whole thing up top minus the minimal angle. Because at least it's going to be minimal angle. And that minus itself is 0 over this is 0. But as it gets to the max angle, it will... My brain hurts. As it gets to max angle, plus the minimal angle, minus the minimal angle, as it gets to this, I'm looking at this and I'm like, I hate this place. Yeah, it'll at least be max angle, which is 1, and well, let's do that. Also, what the hell's actually going on with this thing? Let's see. Actually, here. Wait into position. Here. We'll do the angle, too. We'll throw the whole smorgasbord in there, yeah? Angle, weight, position. What do you want? Okay. All right, let's try that again. I'm sorry that the editor looks so terrible. I literally have to, like, manually... I hate this thing so much. Huh. Oh, best viewers. Thanks again for that wonderful chat that happens every 5 seconds. Let's pin it and unpin it to delete it. Unable to update. You better. There we go. All right, so we're cool. Yeah, I mean it's moving in a circle basically, which is unlike anything we want. So this whole equation I've been working on this whole time, I literally hate it. And I'm actually just going to do the other thing that I talked about a moment ago. Okay. All right, wind curve. Get position on curve. No, that's literally what I just called. All right, you had a function. The curve had a function. And it was get closest point. Is this? Okay. All right. Cool. All right, so all this is just trash now. I don't care for it at all. We're really just going to return get closest point of some point. And that point will be no. No. No, I have a different idea. I have a totally different idea. All right. This. Wow. You. All right. What am I thinking? We already have everything set up, don't we? We literally just need to set this value. So, you. Except it's weight. That should be a product of 1. What is the angle? This should always go from 0 to 1, yeah. 7, 8. Or not. Or just dies. Oh. Goody, goody. Okay. This is just a mess, isn't it, though? Oh, yay, the debugger. All right. There we go. Wind speed position is follower position. We'll make the follower move. And the wind speed, which we do need to scale down. Okay. Stop spelling ration. I forgot one important point. didn't I? We're going from min angle to max angle. Do I even want to do that, honestly? I don't think I do. No. Again, when the hell is this ever gonna... oh, yes. It never will, because once we hit max angle... I hate this damn clamp function. I gotta tell you. You know what? Yeah. No. Forget the clamp. Forget the clamp here. But then it'll never. It needs to go from 0 to 1. That's the stupid thing. We can clamp it from 0 to 1 here. But this part is like really annoying. The max angle should be 1. The minimal angle should be 0. And if it's at the minimal angle, it will be 0. When it's at the max angle, though, it's still like minus the minimum angle. Ugh. It's almost like I need some kind of reverse lerp. If we add the max angle, then it's like... I mean, these parts basically cancel out, and then it's just angle minus minimal angle. Which isn't a proper weight value. Yeah, is there like a reverse lerp? I kind of wonder. Can I... Inverse lerp. Oh, shoot. Yo. That's it. That's it. Oh, that's it. Oh my gosh. Salvation. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right, screw all that crap. Okay. We have what we want. We have a real angle. We have its min and max. And some weight value, which clamp it just in case it goes over a little bit. I mean, this should work. Stuff works all the time. Look at that. That is exactly what we actually literally want. Oh, I'm so happy. Except, it's not just that. Well, It is. But more importantly, that position gives us the speed, the length of that position. Yeah? So, there we go. Oh, okay, fine. I'll do it myself. So we have an angle, and that should lead to some kind of velocity, yeah? So let's run that again. I'm sorry, I know this whole thing is just, it's such a mess, but, okay. And you can see the bottom here, right over here. I'm going to move it for myself. We're going to bounce back between, you know, yeah, 1 point something to like 5 something. And those are our angles, but notice now our velocity. This is fantastic. And there's only one thing left to do. Divide by 10. Because everything is like up in order of magnitude, and we don't want everything running that fast. Wow, weird. Anyway, there we go. So now, of course, the wind speed is like, look, we're going between 14 and like 4, and then 5, and then up, and then this is what I want. This is actually literally like, here it is. Yeah. Here's our thing. The progress ratio of some follower. So actually, let's add one to the wind curve. Here we have a line. We really don't need to draw it. We just did that for whatever. Path follow 2D. There you go. We'll rename you follower. Actually, we'll name you speed. Does that sound so funny? Speed. There you go. Cool. We have get position on curve, but I'm gonna screw that. Get speed. And we'll have an angle. And we will return another float. Oh, excuse me. Okay. All right, we need these. We'll copy them. Put them in here, and we also need have a need for speed. We need just this stuff. Okay. Here we go. So we've got our we don't have a follower, we have speed. And we don't care for this. It's our speed position. So I'm going to keep saying it like that. I'm very excited. Yeah, and then we want to decrease in order of magnitude. It's 10, okay? I'll even put that in here. Const magnifier. Sure. Just so we know, like, it's all kind of off. But anyway, yeah, there we go. So we have our speed, we have our weight, we got our min and max angles here. We're doing an inverse lerp on. I think we should also be able to handle when it exceeds, because that's important. So we're going to say if angle is greater than max, actually, if min angle is greater than angle. or angle is greater than max. Yeah, there we go. So if that feels weird to read. If angle is greater than max angle, or if min angle is greater than, I want to say just angle is less than min angle, because it feels simpler. And also, I like going min then max. This is all just like weird comfort stuff. Yeah, if angle is greater than max, or if it's less than min, we're gonna return 0. No, we're gonna return 0, and else we're gonna actually do these calculations. So there you go. Yeah, we get an inverse lerp to get a weight. We're gonna clamp that value. Actually, we don't need to clamp it because it should never exceed these. If it gets equal them, that's okay. Whoops. Let's say if we equal, those values will drop off just to be sure. So we set the progress ratio to the weight, and then we get the position, the length of that position, because that's the actual magnitude, and then divided by the magnifier, and we return our speed. So here we go. We, yeah. This is good. This is very good. Okay. So, tell you what we're going to do actually is, instead of max angle, I'm going to say 2 pi. And for this one, I'm going to say minimal angle 0. So there we go. And we'll say if it equals, because it won't ever exceed. It shouldn't exceed. And then we're going to say our speed equals the wind curve, get speed, and our angle. And, well, oops. And have our angle and our speed. And there we go. Okay. One more time. I am so sorry about just the horrid mess of things. It's so look at it. Oh, look, it's working. Oh, right. Okay, I don't care about the curve anymore. I suppose I could put a little thing here. Couldn't I? Where are you? You. Cut. I don't want you anymore. You're not needed. You're not needed either. And we'll just... we'll paste. Paste? Paste. Paste. Cool. Okay, here we go. Yep. And that should visually look the same. Once again, I've abandoned you, dear viewer. There we go. Oh. Okay. We got a little bit of a weird thing happening when it hits 0. Node not found. Node not found. Hey, that's fine. I don't actually care. Okay. Hold on. I'm sorry. I destroyed you, and I don't need you, and yeah. Okay, that's fine. This is all fine. You're okay. You're mad, but we're not doing this anymore. And we're not doing this anymore. And if there we go. And we're only going to track the wind whenever we're doing this. In the editor, do you do anything else? You're supposed to do stuff. Let's think here. Oh, yeah. Will you draw points in the editor? I wonder if this will work. I'm sorry, what? Okay, yeah. Cool. Look at that. Excellent. Oh, that's flippin' excellent. Oh. And actually, if we gotta be real particular. This only needs to happen once. Yeah? Because it only needs to draw the line at the beginning. If we want to. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Oh, and look at that. Well, I don't care. No, I do care. What the heck's happening? Oh. Well, that was happening. We don't need to actually... The Bezier unit graph's fine on its own. Oh, goodness gracious. There we go. No, why would you... I clicked... OBS is a fun thing. Cool. And it sits there, right? Because it's still going between angles. But the speed drops off, and that's important. We don't want it to go anywhere. So that's excellent. That's genuinely wonderful. And if I had to... Last? Huh. Get baked points. I don't know, I'm on the last one. Is there like a thing for that? You can... Here, hold on. Don't draw last point. Get baked points. No. Get... Yeah. If the point is last, do nothing. Which means if it's not last, then do everything. What are you doing? I don't know. There we go. Okay. That should be it. Once again, I apologize sincerely for showing... I keep forgetting about this stinking window, man. I can't even... Oh, that's good. It's crashed. Oh, okay. What? Okay, yeah. Get the thing as a packed... vector to array. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Hmm. Shouldn't I be able to, yeah, do that? You know, that's what I was trying to do. Goodness gracious. Like, what on earth are you doing? Okay, well, I don't know what the heck that was. Oh, cool. Yeah, you're still upset. All right, I don't know what this thing's problem is. Like, what do you mean, man? This is the operator. This is the operator when you have an array to access it. Son of a... I made no mistakes. I don't make any mistakes. Let it be known I don't make mistakes. What? Count? What do you mean? Oh my gosh. Size. Whatever it is. You clown. Let me play the thing. Don't hold my mistakes against me. All right. It's actually working now. And, oh, it's still drawing the line. Wow, how horrible. Dude, what are you doing to me? I love how I said closed is off. And it's just like, I'll draw it anyway. I'm like, okay. Thanks. Well, and I want to be very clear on this when I say this. I don't care, and I'm done. I'm done with this crap. Yeah, I actually don't care at all if it draws the last line or not. It literally makes no more difference to me at this juncture. Okay, that was terrible. But we did get what we wanted. Yeah, we got this thing going on. And more importantly, we have our wind curve thing here, value. So we don't need that. And we can draw that. What the hell? Although the color is actually awful. I hate it. I don't want it this. I don't want it much darker. This is the why can't I see all these points? There we go. Yeah, that's better. All right. Dang, yeah, that was it. That was like what I wanted to do. That was a lot for a tool. Oh man. Woo, but now you remember this part? We have a boat. There's a reason behind all this crap. We're still okay. Let me think here. Wind projection. I got a vector 3 for the wind. And I would prefer vector 2, frankly. Whatever. Can you, like, No, you can't do that. All right. Let's see. We have a get wind and usually the boat does wind projection. I wonder if the boat just shouldn't. Okay. This is what we were doing before. However, I feel like that should change. I feel like it should be all right. Let's see here. So, wind projection is now going to be I wonder, can I make this like a static? No, I should actually create this. But it being part of the boat feels weird. Feels really weird. Feels like that's too much to add. Oh, and it's 2D. Oh, good. Please tell me this will work. Please. Oh. Okay. I feel like I'm dealing with some dangerous stuff here. Whoops. No. You. All right. Wind curve. All right, here's the wind curve. And the wind projection is going to be... Let's get, first of all, get the angle between. So this is the angle. And we're going to say the wind... Yep, angle 2. The boat. All right. Okay. We're not doing this. We're not doing the effectiveness or any of that stuff. Okay, so here's the angle, and we got to be careful here. Because if... Can we get, like, angle 2, like an absolute? Because I don't just want the angle. Yeah, minimal angle. Wait, we're unsigned. So it should always be positive, yes? I feel like vector 2. Hold on a minute. Let's because there's an angle 2 for vector 2. Yeah. Okay. And it's vector 3. Okay, unsigned. All right, good. So we should get some maximum number. And then our wind projection should literally be our wind curve and our get speed. We should call this get relative speed. Yeah. We're getting max speed? Get max speed. You got to be real literal with this stuff, because sooner or later I'm going to forget. And if I call it anything that's like off or not really clarifying, then I'm going to be like, well, I have the relative speed. And I'm like, no, my friend. I'm getting the maximum speed. Okay. We have our wind projection. Huh. I just realized this value that we have is not unitless. It is not a unitless value. Because we're just giving it an angle, yeah? Huh. Hmm. Should it be? I think we're going to divide it again. Because then we should be getting 0.5 to 1 times to like 1.4, right? Okay. And that's if the wind. Now that's more like a unitless thing. Okay. I know it's kind of annoying, but like I don't want to reposition the points. I'm really sick and tired of doing that. Maybe I will if it's a big problem. But for now, let's just get this moving. So now we have a unitless value. And we're going to multiply that by the length. So this is the speed per angle, and this is the actual length of the wind. And that should be the projection. Okay. Now we should be dealing with a whole new set of values. It's up in the corner. We don't need to see it. We just need to calculate stuff for us. Oh, yes, the debugger. Wow, funny. Okay, here's that. All right, so if I turn, let's see. Huh. It's working. It's really working. Whoa. Oh, shoot. Okay. I want to make sure my... relative wind. I wonder if this should be a vector. Oh, you know what? Boy, that'd be a great time to cut off the video. Wind projection. Okay. Let's do this again. Okay. I mean, I should be moving. Yeah, it picks up. Oh, I know why. The wind. Our angles are wrong. Negative Z is against the wind. No, it's the forward. And we have the positive Z? Do we? No. No, we don't. Yes, we do. No, we don't. Positive Z angle 2 would be this. And then positive z opposite would be 0. You know what? This is a great stream. Let's close the browser and we'll go back into Godot and flip the axis. That's it. That's all I want. I still feel like this feels wrong. Let me think here. Backwards. The wind is going this way. And the boat's pointed this direction. The negative z is this direction. And the angle of the wind is Maybe I should be flipping the sign on the wind instead. Yeah? I think they'd be better. I know it's like this weird double negative thing, but I just like... Yeah, that makes more sense in my brain. Okay. Okay. So... a little bit of wind. Nothing. Nothing at all. All right, now I want to know what that damn angle is. Angle. And relative wind. All right, we'll get this together somehow. What's a nasty, terrible, terrible thing we do? All right, angle is 0, which is bad. Also, why the hell is it 0? We have a navigator. Okay. Forget it. Let's just flip the whole thing around. I don't care. Oh, look. It's working. Wow. Our relative speed is really something. And then we stopped. Why have we stopped? Oh. Yeah, Hold on a minute. This just feels like it cuts off way too fast. Like we should be moving now. All right, tell you what. God. All right. Whoop. What? Hey. Minimal angle. Okay. This is wonky and blonky. It's like we want anti-wind, but also the anti-angle of the anti-wind. Oh, that's ugly. I hate it. Let's go with it. Okay. No wind. Wait a minute. No. It's the forward against the wind. Yay! We're really doing it. All right, hold on. Let's turn around. This should be like max, huh? But also, if we turn in... Okay, and the relative wind immediately died. Again, it feels like this angle is way too sharp. That's because it is... You. Wait, what? Oh, I hate like clicking this, but the script is this. Oh, it's way too sharp. Okay. That's what we're looking for. Boy. I'd say stay in school, but I got a college degree, and look at how hard this is for me. Forget school, folks. Don't even do anything ever. I shouldn't say that. Stay in school. I got a degree, and I'm still having trouble. Okay. So let's. All right, we're gonna. All right, we're okay. I'm sorry. I'm getting so confused. I don't know why the controls are confusing for me. Yeah, we're still, look at that. Like wind speed is still pretty decent. And I think we drop off at 10, don't we? Do we? We drop off around 9. That's great. That's not great. I don't like it at all. But my point is that we should have constant, consistent wind the whole time. And this should be like our fastest. It kind of is. Where is it really fast? Yeah, kind of right in there. Kind of that slight angle. And I think that's correct. Whoops. Let's turn it on back. And even if we point towards the wind now, like we can head into it. And we're still getting good speed, although it still feels like off. What is the wind set to, actually? Oh, it's 18. Oh. No wonder I was moving so fast. I was like, why am I just blazing through? Okay. There we go. Much slower. Yeah, so we're like 4. It's like really slow. And if we turn, right, we kind of head in an angle. Suddenly we're moving, yeah, around that 14 mark. And then it drops off. It's like, okay, now we're going to be heading towards the wind. You know what I really need? You know what this level needs? Walls. Big, big walls. Um... Tell you what, I wonder if I could, big, buoy, is that, yeah, okay. Big buoys. Huge. All right, yeah, okay. Let's see, negative 500. Hello. I'd like to duplicate. 500. And then also duplicate these. Oh yeah, I can't zoom out anymore because I'm at a gargantuan scale. Where do you need to be? Whoa. There you go. And, yeah, we'll duplicate again. But this time, it'll be negative. All right, now we have massive buoys. And, that word is such a goofy word. Wow, look at that. All right, we'll just pretend they're colossi or some nonsense. Let's go this way. Okay. Here we go. Yep, we're going good. And if I want to turn into the wind this way, yeah. All right, whoops. On. Yeah, we're getting good speed now. We can sail this direction. This is an absurd level. This is sailing simulator. All right. This is good. And all people do is they just turn this way. I probably need to like decrease. I gotta mess with the physics more, you know. Yeah, if you want to go towards the wind, you just zigzag. So, look at that. This is fantastic. Again, slowing, it turns too much, it slows too much. I feel like I need to, tell you what, we're going to do here. The boat, friction, 0.1. And then, yeah, okay. For linear, I can't remember what the difference is. Combine in this mode, body stamping values added to any value set. Replace ice is any value. Okay. This I feel like I want to decrease. And this I want to set to 1. All right. There we go. And I want to be able to have a little bit more momentum as I'm traveling. I don't think the sail is actually mattering right now. Okay, it kind of matters. I think. I have no idea. But we're really cruising. So if we're really sliding along. Yeah. Good. Now, if I'm going to flip this way, there's no wind, but I'm still moving. Aren't I? What else we need to actually have is the sail needs to be able to pick up. Because ultimately, it's not really the boat. It is the sail. Maybe we should just store the wind and calculate all this nonsense later. No. No, the sail has to be its own weird thing. Because I'm not going to do real. I really don't want to do real aerodynamics. Please don't make me do the aerodynamics of the sail for real. I could stop moving there. Yeah, it... It's like my... I don't know, maybe my friction or something. Should we just have... Oh, 1. Okay. 0 friction? What happens if we turn it off? Wow, we're drifting. We're flying. Okay. This feels fair. This feels, I like it pretty well. Oh, wow, we, like, hit balance, didn't we? Yeah, it feels like we should not come to such a screeching halt. And also that the boat should cut a lot more into the water. Because right now we're really just sliding around. But I get why that's happening. Anyway, huzzah. Cool. I mean, we're still doing well. It's still it's working a little bit more realistically to what we wanted. So now we've got an actual, oh, let's see here. We have something that really tracks. Okay. I'm just gonna say it's funny. I have stretch goals and dev steps, and we're still in the animations branch. I am not gonna create a new branch. Using realistic wind, I'll say relative wind. On boat. Yeah. Signify we've done something, right? I don't know if I want to get into the mesh calculations right now because I gotta get dinner and stuff. So let's just save everything. New wind. What is there a word for what this is? Polar plot? Polar plot tool. More realistic. Realistic, yeah. Cool. That's yeah, that's that. Okay. I feel like I should call it. I think what I want to do, I really do want to next time, tomorrow, work on the animations so we can actually close the animations branch that so far has no animations. this is a rough one. That's how it goes sometimes. So yeah. There are 6 commits. Nothing. That's fine though. And the reason it's fine is because this is all for fun. This is for learning. This is, it's not about meeting some kind of metric or client demand for this. This is all just more creativity and exploration and, how do we get it done in a realistic way? So, okay. That's what I'm going to tell myself to help me sleep at night. And in the meantime, thank you for watching. And yeah, don't forget to go try a new angle on life. I'm working on a new logo. All right, I'm working on a new motto. This thing's really going to pick up. I don't know why I'm trying to sell. No, just go. Goodbye. Goodbye. I love you.